Eto nga, nako, magpapaganda ng morning nyo, lalo na ikaw, baby boy. Ito ay isang TV host, news anchor, dancer, beauty queen, at syempre, actress din. Siya nga po ang Miss Philippines Earth 2014. Eto, kasama natin on this show. Good morning, Lodi Jamie Herrell.
Hello, good morning everyone. Kamusta?
Jamie, we're waiting for
Yeah.
your visuals. Sandali lang ha. Naka-off yata yung iyong camera. Yan, that's it. Yun, hi. Hi,
Good morning.
Jamie, you woke up like that?
Medyo, oh wow.
Uy, tignan mo mga boys natin, nagkakagulo. Jamie, napakaganda mo naman sa umaga. Say hello to all our viewers and listeners.
Hello everyone watching. Hope all of you are okay and staying safe and if possible staying indoors unless you have to go out then okay.
O ito,
So, yun,
Jamie,
watching.
ang laging tinatanong namin to ni Manong Ted sa mga guests namin na minsan nakakalimutan na namin. Ano ba ang usual breakfast and day ng isang Jamie Herrell?
Usual breakfast, sa totoo, I change it up all the time. Kasi ako yung type ng person, I cannot usually eat the same thing all the time. But usually, very quick breakfast na parang something that's easy to make, like let's say cereal or yogurt. Minsan, omelette, ingana. So, yun. What is that?
Oo.
Simple lang.
Yun yata ang susi para pumayat, iba-ibang kainin sa umaga, no? Para maging kasing fresh ni Jamie. Pero Jamie, gusto namin malaman, of course, after Miss Philippines Earth, ano nang pinagkabisihan mo? At anong pinagkakabisihan mo ngayon?
Well, I started a business before called Isla 7107. It's a chanelas line and also sunglasses. But then, because of the pandemic, I stopped that because I wanted to really focus on a new advocacy, which is health and wellness. So during the pandemic, I took up a 200-hour yoga teacher training. So certified na ako. Thank you, Lord. And yes, I'm starting a business called Crescendo Essentials, which focuses on giving people wellness products that they need to make sure that their mental and physical health is also taken care of, especially during the pandemic.
You are also part of the Women Hearts Matter. That's your advocacy, of course. Dahil nga para sa iyo naniniwala ka na importante na pangalagaan nating mga babae, of course, yung ating kalusugan. Tell us more about it.
Well, actually, the Women's Hearts Day, my friend Chiki Verhal, which is also a news anchor, she's also a news anchor sa TV5, she contacted me kasi her mom works for St. Luke's and BGC, and she's a cardiologist there. And I remember meeting Tita, and she was just so open and kind-hearted to me. And she was just really warm. And I actually have, and I don't really vocalize about this so much on social media. Medyo private kasi ako eh. Meron kasi akong heart problem. Hindi heartbroken naman. But heart problem called neurocardiogenic syncope. So for me, it's something that's really close to my heart. Now, when Chiki and her mom asked me if I could be a part of this project, with no hesitation, I said I'll definitely go for it. Kasi for me, it's also a representation of not just myself, but also women out there who really need, like, you need to be the voice of the voiceless, also people who really need help. And of course, we always have to really take care of our hearts, diba? And sometimes people feel like, minsan they'll talk to me and they'll say, oh, men, they die earlier and all of these things because they have heart problems more than women. But the fact is, it's not true. Like, having heart problems is not based on gender. And yes, although we vocalize our emotions more, it doesn't mean that we can't get affected also by all of the problems that we have, whether it's the heart or any other part of our body. But that's why for me, it really hits close to home because meron akong heart problems since I was like in college.
Jamie, saan ka ngayon naka-base? In Cebu or in Manila?
I go, that's hard to answer sa totoo. But during the pandemic, I've usually been here in Ilocos Norte. But yes, I'm actually based in Manila.
Oh, you're in Ilocos Norte because of the governor.
Huh?
Because of Governor. Tama ba ako, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm actually working also like virtually, diba? Like
Oo.
at home. Kasi I'm starting my business. So of course like I want to be close to my partner, si Matthew. And then I'm also getting products here kasi from Ilocos and trying to promote the products here.
All right.
Kasi oo, kasi they have a lot of amazing products, especially wellness products. So yun, I think Manila. So I'm also working while
Okay.
I'm
So, you speak Cebuano? Because your mom is from Cebu, right?
Oo, kabalo jud ko mag-Bisaya.
Oh.
Actually, oo nga naman.
Oh,
Why?
okay. Unsa may nato din ay mag-menu na mo karon o maghuwat maghuwat pa mo, maghuwat pa?
Grabe naman ka. Dili naman.
Dili pa, dili.
Dili. We're just taking it slow lang. For now,
Oo.
we're happy where we are. But dili,
Okay.
uy, bata ko ako. Dili pa ko pwede mamili. Ano ko ba?
Oh, so mas fluent si Jamie sa Cebuano than Filipino. All right? Tama ano, Jamie, no? O, ang tanong ko sa
Oo.
kanya, ikaw ba'y mag-aasawa na? Mag-mate niya na mo day o mohuwat pa mo? Dili pag yun. Hindi pa daw. Hindi pa.
Maghuwat na lang sa ko. Bata pa man gud ko.
Okay. Anyway, sige. So, Jamie, ikaw din ay active dito nga sa Eco Waste Coalition. Sa Cebu ba ito na nasangay, na chapter nila? Ano ang advocacy mo ngayon? Paano ka makakatulong? Lalo na ngayon, ang pandemic waste, gumawa ako ng report dito, ay sobra-sobra. Ano ang inyong kampanya kung meron man for Eco Waste?
Sorry. Unsa? Wala ko na...
Ngayon kasi ang pandemic waste, I've learned nga na ikaw din active na miyembro ng Eco Waste Coalition. Ngayon ang pandemic waste, no? Lahat, no? Testing kits, itong mga face mask, etc., face shield. Meron ba kayong kampanya ngayon para lamang sa proper disposal din ng pandemic waste?
Well, that's really the biggest issue because sa totoo, like the pandemic waste is really like overflowing right now and it like has amplified our trash in the world, diba? Not even just in the Philippines or in Cebu, but all over the world. So what I tell people is that as much as possible, try to use reusable products if possible. You know, like for example, like a mask you can reuse, even PPEs, diba? Sometimes they're a little bit more costly due to quality, but if possible naman, I would recommend it also because the earth kasi is not only our mother, diba? But also our home. And another way that people can also lessen their waste kasi is also through using other products in their daily lives. So, for example, ako, actually timely, I have this in front of me. For example, this is actually reusable cotton pads for the face, diba? And during the pandemic, I also noticed like my waist has really like gone up like so much. So for me, I try to find other products that I could use at home na parang reusable to lessen also my waste. So I think that's my biggest suggestion for them. And also like to reduce, reuse, recycle, and of course respect. Although medyo cliche, you know, for people they find these words that reduce, reuse, recycle cliche, but at the end of the day, it's effective when you do it talaga. And just try to find alternatives in our everyday lives to sustain the environment. So that's really like my take on how people can, you know, lessen their waste talaga.
Contribute, no? Dito nga sa problema ngayon sa basura. Sige, so Jamie, ano yung mensahe sa lahat ng mga fans mo, lahat ng followers mo, and sa Sugbo, no? Karon naminaw sa ato ang mga taga Sugbo sa 101.9 FM, and of course those watching 1PH in Cebu and in Bohol, no? Ang atong gwapag yun na Miss Ilocos, Miss Philippines Earth 2014, si Jamie Herrell. Go ahead, Jamie. Okay, anong yung mensahe sa kanila, sa lahat ng mga naminaw karon sa ato, sa Sugbo, sa Cebu, Bohol, sa 101.9 FM, ang iyong mensahe sa lahat ng followers mo at mga fans mo?
Hello, everyone. I hope you're staying safe. Thank you so much for watching us. And I hope, as much as possible, you'll try to stay indoors. But if you have to go out, then please always keep yourself secured by wearing a mask, a face shield. And let's do our best to really lessen our waste during this pandemic by finding alternatives talaga in our house or when we go out, and use reusable products if possible. I hope to visit all of you soon sa Cebu. Well, visit Cebu kasi social distancing, so I cannot visit all of you. But I really go back to Cebu and see see my family and my friends, and at the same time just be home, because it's been a really long time. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for always giving me your continuous support. It really means a lot. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, and take care to Jamie, and say hi to the governor and of course to the rest of the Ilocanos there in Ilocos Norte. Dagang salamat, Day. Dagang salamat.
Daghang salamat, Sad. Bye. Take care.
Bye,
Ingat.
thank you. Yun. Maudi ay na. Cebuanang dako. Si Jamie Herrell.